Mic test. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the live today, guys. How are y'all doing so far? How is your Wednesday going? Friends, a very nice Wednesday to everyone. Can you hear me or am I talking to myself? Which one is it? You able to hear me or is Coach talking to myself? Okay, it's going good. Nice to know. What's up, everyone? What's up? Okay, welcome to today's secondary math live. Okay, great if I didn't have Malay WA tomorrow. It's okay. You know, part of life, right? In life, I've taken so many tests in my life. Okay, so all this is part of the process of learning and assessing and all. Okay, so guys, welcome to class today. It's another session on TikTok for secondary maths. Today we're gonna talk about prime numbers, and I want to know, guys, what are your answers for this? What are your answers for this? Is 1 a prime number? Yes, no, depends, IDK. Alright, which is your answer for this question over here? Is 1 a prime number? Okay, option A, B, C, D. Some of you are like, hey coach, what in the world is a prime number? I have no idea. What is that? Right? Okay, so is 1 a prime number or not? Yes, no, depends. IDK. Monet says B. Love Yourself South says no. Nightshade 821 says B. User 194 says B as well. Alright. So many of you are saying B, by the way. Okay, so many of you. Okay, how about the rest of you? Those who just joined, we are just starting off a live session on TikTok. Okay, a live session for a secondary mathematics, where today we're going to talk about prime numbers and algebra. Okay, Faye says B. Oh, many of you are saying B, yeah? Okay, what are your answers? Those who just joined, Nirvana Mas, welcome. Azim as well, welcome to class today. Okay, we are discussing prime numbers here. Okay, I just wanted to know what are your answers for this. A, B, C, D. Which one is it? Guys, is it yes, prime number? Is it no, not a prime number? It depends. Or IDK, totally IDK. Right, Azim, welcome to class today, Azim. Nice to see you. I think these questions may be a bit too basic for you, Mr. Azim. Okay, but nonetheless, welcome. Okay, nice to have you here. Okay, guys, answer. Alright, now listen up. What are prime numbers? Now, prime numbers, okay, take out a piece of paper, guys. It will help you a lot here. Kenneth Lim, welcome to class today as well. Now, what is a prime number? A prime number is basically a whole number with exactly 2 factors. Okay? Whole number with exactly 2 factors, and the 2 factors must be different, and the number 1 is one of those factors. Okay, number 1 is one of those factors. So, the first prime number that I know, okay, the first one is 2. No need to join Zoom. Mr. Ridwan, there's no need to join. You can just view it here, no problem. It's just an extra class. It's okay. Alright, thank you very much for asking. Alright guys, the first prime number is the number 2. The next one is the number 3. Next one is the number 5. The next one is 7. So on and so forth. Okay, the number 2, why is it a prime number? Now, why is this number 2 a prime number? It is really because that number 2 there, guys, that number 2 there has 2 factors. Okay, the number 2 there has 2 factors, which is 1 and 2. The number 3 also has 2 factors, 1 and 3. The number 5, 2 factors also, 1 and 5. 7, 2 factors, 1 and 7. So as long as you have 2 factors, you are known as a prime number. Guys, if you understand this, can you double tap? Thank you very much. Let me see how many heart shape can I get today for the prime numbers. Okay, so if you understand what is a prime number now, Okay, give me that double tap, double tap, double tap. Fantastic. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7, so on and on and on. So is 1 a prime number? 1 is not a prime number. Okay, the answer is no. Yay! Some of you got this correct. Good job, good job. Why is 1 not a prime number? It's because the number 1, my friends, only has one factor, which is the number 1 itself. Okay, what are the factors of 1? Now let's list them out. What are the factors of 1? It's just 1. Guys, it's just 1. So 1 is not a prime number. To be a prime number, highlight this out. You need to have exactly 2 factors. Now, if you understand this, help me out one more time before I go on to question 2. Smash that share button so that we can get more people on this live stream. And then we can go on and learn a little bit more prime numbers today, okay? Thank you very much. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to smash that share button. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, fantastic, guys. Now, let us move on to the next question for today, which is also prime numbers. Okay, so let's talk about that right now. Oh my gosh. Question 2. Express 1000 in prime index notation. Okay, how do we do this? 1000, the number 1000, how do we put it in prime index notation? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it really too difficult, too complex? What is your answer, guys, for this? Let me know, please. Is it A, is it B, is it C, is it D? Which one is it? Is 1000 in prime index notation, is it part A, is it part B, is it part C? Or is it way too complex? Patrick Lee 333, welcome to class today. Darren as well has joined the live session. Good day, guys. Okay. Jess says answer is B. How about the rest of you, friends? What do you think 1000 is? Dragon Plays. Welcome. Ridwan, Mr. Ridwan, there is no Zoom link available right now. So perhaps in future we can make it available on Zoom. Okay, we will try our best to do that. Thank you so much. Alright. It's B. Love yourself, Saf says B. B, B, B. Okay, nice, nice. Alright, Mika just joined as well, the live. Alright, my friends, how do you solve this question? Really not that difficult. All you need to do is to press. Okay, guys, press your calculator. 2 to the power 4 times 5. What is it equals to? Since it's MCQ, you can just press everything, okay? So 2 to the power 4 times 5. Okay, that will be 80. This will be 1000. This one right here, 4 times 1 to 5. This one right here will be 500. And this is definitely not an answer for part D. Mr. Bruce Lee has said part D is the answer. Oh my gosh. Bruce Lee has awakened. Your mom has joined. Oh my gosh. Vince has joined. Okay. So guys, 1000 in prime index notation, what is it? It is option B. Now, how would you do it? My friends, how would you do it without the MCQ? Let's say you want to do it manually on your own. There is no MCQ options. Now, this is where you got to come up with a table. Okay, guys, we come up with a table now. Come, let's do this together. So, in the table here, I'm going to teach you how to do prime index notation. Okay, so what you do, you put 1000 here first. Okay, put 1000 there. And you try and find the smallest prime number. Guys, smash the comment. What is the smallest prime number that you know of? Let me know, please. What is the smallest prime number that you know? Let me know in the chat box. Love yourself, Saf says 2. Okay, rest of you, what is the smallest prime number that we know? Ridwan says 4. Okay. D says 2. Dave says 2. Many of you says 2. The smallest prime number we know is 2. Okay, so what we do, we take 1000 divide by the smallest prime number. So 1000 divide by 2, we're gonna get 500. Very nice. 4 is not prime. Yes, 4 is not prime. Okay, Valnop, thank you. Okay, so what we do, we again divide by 2. Alright, so we get 250. Again, we divide by 2, we're gonna get 125. Now 125, we are stuck. Guys, we are stuck in 125 because 125 cannot divide by 2. It cannot divide by 3 as well. So you go on the next prime number, 125 cannot be divided by 2. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Alright, so you ask yourself, what is the next prime number that you can divide this by? You can't divide by 3. 125 cannot divide by 3. 125 cannot divide by 3, but 125 can divide by 5. Oh, fantastic. 125 divided by 5. You're gonna get 25. Riskin, welcome to class. And you again divide by 5 because this number cannot be divided by 2 again. 25 cannot be divided by 2. 25 cannot be divided by 3. But 25 can be divided by 5. And 25 divided by 5 is gonna be a 5. Okay, 5 again divided by 5. You're going to get 1, and this is our goal. This is our goal for prime index factorization. All these numbers are prime numbers. All of you can highlight this out. Okay, all these numbers on the left side, guys, these are all prime numbers. Okay, those who just joined the live, welcome. We are just doing prime numbers revision today. Later on, we're going to do some algebras. Okay, algebras, we're going to talk about that. Alright, so anyways, what is 1000 equals to? 2 to the power of 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 to the power of 3. Times 5 to the power of 3 as well. So let me press the calculator for you that you see. Okay, 2 to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 3. Press this guy and let's see what happens, okay? Padapang! 1000. That is how we know our answer is fine, our answer is correct. Okay, so 1000 is okay, and that is the answer for this question. What is 1000 in prime index notation? 1000 is equivalent to 2 to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 3. Okay, so friends, that is how you do this prime number question. Now, next one, question 3. This is where we take it a step further. Is 1000 a perfect cube? Yes or no? What if there is no prime number that can be divided by now? Then, for example, you do it for 13. Example, Ridwan. Okay, Ridwan asked a very nice question. Coach, what if there is no prime number that can be divided by the number? Let's say you have 13 and you want to express this number in prime index notation. 13 cannot divide by 2, cannot divide by 3, cannot divide by 5, 7, oh, cannot. But 13 can divide by itself. Then you got to take 13 divided by itself. So in prime index notation, 13 is just 13 to the power of 1. Finish. You can't break it down anymore. Okay? I hope this is clear. Now, is 1000 a perfect cube? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is 1000 a perfect cube? Those are on this live here. Mr. S says B. Yes, it is. Okay, the rest of you, what's your answer? Valnoop says yes, it is a perfect cube. Sid JDM says answer is D, I'm confident. Oh my gosh. D means not important at all. Okay, Rick Bailey says B. Redwan says B. Can teach binary, hexadecimal, octal and decimal. Maybe next time. Okay, if we have more ambitious students, we can do that. Alright, R says B. Nightshade 821 says B. Okay, my friends, the answer for this particular question, Mastermind says A, however. Wenshi, welcome to class today. Now friends, the answer for this question is 1000 a perfect cube. Yes, it is. Why? To be a perfect cube, friends, to be a perfect cube, all you need is the power. Okay, I'm going to highlight, I'm going to circle this in red. The power of your prime factors must be multiples of 3. Okay, so the powers here, powers must be multiples of 3. So things like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, so on and so forth. All these super fine, super okay. Now, let's say for example, you have a question on perfect square. To be a perfect square, however, your powers must be multiples of 2. Okay? So to be a perfect square, your powers must be multiples of 2. Now let us try and do the next question. Is 1000 a perfect square or not? Yes or no? Again, the hint is this: 1000 is 2 cubed times 5 cubed. So is 1000 a perfect square? Guys, 1000, is it a perfect square or not? Alright, those who just joined, boy 1, 2, 3, welcome to class today. Okay, and those who are online, welcome. Let us do some revision on mathematics today. Okay, some of you are saying A, Nightshade A says A, LMAO Kim says A, love yourself. Alright, boy 1, 2, 3, teacher, you are the perfect man. Thank you very much for your compliment. It's A, I guess. Okay, love yourself, Saf says A. How about the rest of you? What are your answers, my friends? Okay, Valnoop says A as well. Is 1000 a perfect square? The answer is A. Why? Because to be Santosh, good day. To be a perfect square, my friends, to be a perfect square, powers must be multiples of 2. Okay? Again, to be a perfect square, powers must be multiples of 2. So for example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So as long as one of the power is not, the whole thing is not gonna be a perfect square. Okay? So is 1000 a perfect square? Unfortunately, 1000 is not a perfect square. Now, let us proceed to the next question. Okay? Now, this is where we're going to do some algebra now. Okay? Which is over here, question 5. Alright? Now, this is where I'm going to answer a question. Those of you who are online today. What do you call friends who love mathematics? Guys, what do you call friends who love math? Any idea? Here? Someone? Anyone? Hi, Kittler, good day to you. Ian, welcome to class today as well. Guys, what do you call friends who love mathematics? My brain is not braining. Math mind, okay? Okay, maybe I change the question. I change the question. What do you call friends who love algebra? What do you call friends who love algebra? Valnoop says, Dragonplay says mathematician. Okay, love yourself. Saf says mind, math mind. Alright. What do you call friends who love algebra? Valnoop says algebros. You're right. Answer for this, algebros. Okay? You said before it's algebra. Okay, nice. Demon Slayer. What a name, man. Demon Slayer, welcome to class. Cynthia Lim 636, welcome to the session as well. And those who just joined in, we're just doing some algebra practice now. Okay, now before I go on, there are more than 10 of you here. Before I go on and proceed to this session, alright, let's get more people joining in this particular Zoom or this particular TikTok session. Okay, in 5 seconds, let's smash that share button. Guys, share this with your friends. Share this in WhatsApp as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, fantastic. Now guys, how do you solve that question earlier? Okay, how do you solve that? Alright, so Heng Hua Chang, welcome to class. Okay, you can always try it out even though you're not so sure. Guys, how do you solve this particular algebra question? Okay, my friends, let me know what's your answer. A, B, C, D. Which one is it? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Okay, when I ask you to solve, it means I want the x value, friends. I want to know what is x equals to. Okay, what is the value of x? Some of you are saying it's a. Okay, that's pretty fast. Okay, how about the rest of you? What is your answer for this? Teo En Ming, welcome as well. A, B, C, D, friends. Okay. Any ideas how to solve this algebra question? What secondary level is this algebra from? This is a Sec 1 question. Okay, that I have seen in O levels as well. Okay, it's actually Sec 1, but it can come out in the O levels. Alright, it can also come out in N levels. Alright, so very important algebraic solving question in front of us here that we need to tackle now. Okay? How do you solve for x? Now, let me teach you all this particular question. Now, what you need to do is to rewrite the entire equation again once more. So 2x minus 1 is equals to 5, and then 6 minus 5x. Now, this is when you're going to do a rainbow method now. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to rainbow this. Okay, we will rainbow this and rainbow this as well. So when you start rainbowing, right guys, it's basically a multiplication. So it's like 2 times x, okay, that will be 2x. 2 times negative 1, that will be a negative 2. Now, the bracket is gone, disappear, fly away already. Mingpai ma purida, samjhe, understand, faham tak semua? Okay, I hope this is fine, this is clear for you all. Okay, now put the 5 back in for the other side. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 5 there is going to be that 25x there. And now, very nice, we just need to bring all the x's to one side. Okay, in order to solve, you need to bring all of the x terms to one side. So 2x, leave it there. Usually you try and bring it to the left. Okay, so 2x, leave it there. Negative 25x, try and kick it over the equal sign. And whenever you kick over an algebraic term, or any term for that matter, when it goes across the equal sign, something magical happens. Okay, the 2x is still there, there's no changes. But that minus 25x, since it crossed the bridge, it crossed the equal bridge, it will change sign as it crosses the bridge. Okay, it will change from minus 25, goes over, becomes positive 25x. And the equal sign is still there, no changes for the equal sign. The bridge remains, okay? And then what we do is we have that 30 is still there. Negative 2, we kick it over. Now again, when a negative 2 goes over the equal sign, goes over the bridge, that negative 2 will become a positive 2. So this becomes 27x. 2 groups of x plus 25 groups of x, 27 groups of x is equals to 32. Very nice. Okay guys, now and then x is very simply, you can divide both sides by 27, or you can just bring that 27 down to the other side. So when that happens, 32 divide by 27. My friends, this is almost our final step. 32 divided by 27, you can actually only get one whole. Alright, you can only get maximum one whole here. So when you get that one whole, what is remaining, friends? 32 minus 27, that is 5. So you're going to get one whole, 5 out of 27. My friends, the final answer for this particular question is option A, B, C, D. Let me know in the chat box, guys. What do you think the answer is? A, B, C, D. Which one is it? Which one is it, guys? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Based on the answer we have discussed, the answer is gonna be option A. Option A. So again, let me repeat this one very quick time. When you want to solve algebra, you'll try and bring all the x to one side. Okay? And usually you try and bring it to the left side. Alright? So, and for that to happen, you will first need to remove the bracket. Now, how to remove the bracket? We do a rainbow method. We bring the 2 in. 2 times x, 2 times -1. Okay, that's 2x minus 2. 5, bring it in, times it in. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times -5 is -25. Very nice. Now, once you hit this step, my friends, once you hit this step here, okay, what you need to do is to bring all the x to one side. So, this 2x fella, you leave it there. Leave the 2x there. Alright? A -25x, you kick it to the left side. Ta-dang! When it goes over to the left side, it becomes positive 25x. So 2x plus 25x. -2, I don't want this guy here. It doesn't belong here because on the left side, you only want your x terms. -2, kick it over, it becomes positive 2. So 27x is equal to 32. And that is 32 over 27. X is just 1 whole 5 over 27. Now guys, if you understand this particular example, double tap, show me some love guys, and if you understand, like this video so that I know and it's very clear to me that you're here with me and you understand this particular explanation. A bit different from class, right? Class I can hear you all out and all, but in Zoom, in this TikTok thingy, I cannot hear you all. So the only response I can get is double tap, double tap, double tap. Okay. What if there's no Q? What do you mean? What do you mean by Q? Sorry, Redon, I don't understand that part. Do you know my idol Pionol Pessi? What is this? Please answer me. I'm not sure about that. David N. Who's Pionol Pessi? Are you talking about Lionel Messi? Alright. Okay, friends, let us move on. If there is no equal sign, then you cannot solve the question. Because when you solve the question, you are trying to make x equals to a value, right? If there is no equal sign, then you cannot change the signs. Okay, you can't change the signs. You have to leave the signs as it is. Okay, unless you do this thing called factorizing, you can take out the negative sign, you can have a bracket for yourself. Alright, David N, thank you very much. Okay, friends, last question for the day. Who is the brave enough? Who is brave enough? Thank you very much, Ridwan. Good day. Okay, who is brave enough to answer this particular question? Let us go. Understood. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it impossible? Guys, how's it? By the way, while you're at it, while you're trying to answer this question, A, B, C, D, which one is it? Alright, please don't forget to follow us in TikTok. Okay, the follow button is here in red color because we're gonna go live quite frequently. We're gonna do lots of free lessons for you guys. Alright, there's a lot of video tutorials, a lot of tips, motivation on mathematics and your studies and life in general. Okay, so don't forget to follow us. Okay, you can take the next 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, tap and smash that follow button. Thank you so much, guys. Now, what is the answer for this? So how do you solve? My friends, when I ask you to solve, or when the teacher asks you to solve, they want to know what is the x value. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Which is the option for you? Okay? Which is the option? Thank you so much, guys. Very interesting. This is algebraic fractions that's involved here. Alright, there's some fractions involved and we need to solve this. Love yourself, South says A. Mr. Gita says C. Some of you says option 3 is there as an answer. Huka, one and only, welcome. Vin, 16, welcome to the TikTok live. Fifi, welcome as well. Satish Jyoti as well, welcome, welcome. Guys, what is the answer? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is it? Let's go, let's go. Bit saying it, this thing. Okay. I love donuts. Okay, great. Love yourself, subs. It's GPSS says option 3 is the answer. Alright, Danza Kozuro. Okay, welcome. Thanks for liking this live as well. Those who just joined, we are doing an algebra practice here. This is our last final practice for this particular live today. Potatoes fina potato. Okay, if you are ready for me to go through, give me a yes in the chat. Or you can also smash that like thing, like. Then I'm gonna go through this. Okay? Ready for takeoff? Ready for coach to go through this with you guys? Okay, if you are ready, steady, let me know so that I can discuss this with everyone here in this live. Okay, Jesmond, welcome as well. And everybody else. Wow, 2.3k likes. Yeah, that's why. Quite a number of people liking this. Okay, guys. Let us proceed to solve this question. I'm trolling FR. I love donuts. Okay. Alright. 2.5. Knight, aka Faye, says 2.5 is the answer. Okay. Guys, let me discuss this with everyone, friends, on how to solve this question. I love donut says it's D. Oh my gosh, how is it impossible? Okay, come. 2x minus 5 over 3 minus x minus 5 over 2 and everything is equals to 1. Now, how do I find the value of x? I love donuts, don't worry, anyone can improve maths at any time, okay? So you can learn as well. Now, how do I find x? The first thing we gotta do is to make the denominators the same. Alright, so to do that, we study 3 and 2. Just like in primary 3, primary 4, you know, we used to do lots of fractions. We need to make the denominator the same in order to plus and minus. Same thing here lah. Same thing, exactly the same. 3 and 2, how to make it the same? We times it by each other. So times 2 here. On top also must times 2. Fair and square. It cannot be unfair. Some of you, you will just times the bottom, the top you just ignore. Oh my gosh. How can you do that? You must be fair. It must be equal and fair. Times 2 times 2. Okay. Now you go to the top. Times 3 for this guy as well. Now at the bottom will now be over 6 here. Minus over 6 here also. The first numerator, you times 2 times 2. So when that happens, you're going to get 4x minus 10. Purida samjhe hey, mingpai ma. Understand, faham tak semua? If you are able to understand, give me a yes, thumbs up or something, smash the like button or something like that. Okay, now for this guy, you times 3 times 3. Okay, so it becomes 3x minus 15 and this is equals to 1. Super nice. Guys, super nice. Now, be careful of this dangerous sign. I call this the killer sign. Literally looks like a knife. Very, very sharp. Minus sign. What's a numerator? Numerator is the item at the top. Top. Denominator, D means down. Guys, denominator, D means down. Denominator is a down item. Be careful about the minus sign. This is a killer sign, guys. Killer. Because when you try and combine the fractions, you got to put a bracket for the second numerator. Okay, you must put the second numerator bracket here. Why? Because of this killer sign here. As I've shared like more than 75 times today, this killer sign, the negative sign, must be very, very careful. Okay. Don't do that. Don't have to take out the denominator from the start. Okay, instead you just combine into one fraction first. Okay, so now this becomes 4x minus 10 minus 3x. Minus and minus becomes a plus. Alright, plus 15. And everything, my friends, will be over 6. And this is equals to 1. Okay, now we can combine the numerators. 4x minus 3x is just 1x. Negative 10 plus 5 plus 15 is 5. Positive 5. And this is equals to 6. Bring it over, times it back to the 1. 6 times 1 is just a 6. X is equals to, remember what I said? When you try and solve, you keep the x on one side. Guys, keep the x on one side. The positive 5, kick it over. When it moves across the equal breach, the equal sign, the positive 5 will become minus 5. So 6 is still there, my friends. 6 is still there. 6 minus 5. Therefore, x is equals to 1. Settle. Okay, answer for this particular algebraic solving question, guys. The answer for this question will be x equals to 1. Option C is our winner for this question. And my friends, for today's live, we are done because we have done our prime numbers, we have done solving algebra and so on and so forth. This is Sec 1 work, by the way. Okay, Sec 1 students need to know this. Okay, now if Sec 1 student needs to know, meaning Sec 2 must know, Sec 3 must know, Sec 4 must know also. Every one of those levels must know how to solve algebraic fractions style problemos. I love donuts, don't worry. Okay, next time, guys, next time I will show you all my report card and how bad I did last time. How many of you here are keen to see coach's report card? Please smash the heart button. Next live, I will try my best to show you my actual report card. Smash, 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 smash. Okay, what did you put parentheses inside? Why? Why did you put, not what? Okay, why did you put the parentheses? Why did you put bracket? Because there's a minus sign here, very important. Okay, guys, the minus sign is very, very dangerous. You must be careful about it. Yes, we have AMAT sessions as well. I love donuts. Okay, you follow our TikTok. I love donuts. TikTok, follow at the top. Okay, you see the red button, right? Smash that follow because in our TikTok, we will also share about AMATs also. Okay? Alright guys, so for today, I end the class here. Okay, I hope you all learned something. Okay, so for the rest of you who have not followed us on TikTok, please do so because a lot of live streams that we do every week. Okay, a lot of live streams that we do every single week. And then there are some videos, math tutorial videos, like actual O-level questions that I discuss with you guys. Alright? Now there's a question from Nightshade. Why do you take 6 times 1 again? Because 6 was at the denominator. Let me share with you the screen once more. For your benefit, I'll do that for you, no problem. Okay? And I find it very useful. Thank you very much for that. Okay, I hope you all learn a lot with us. Okay, there's a question. Why did coach take 6 times 1? Because 6 needs to go over. It's a denominator. It needs to be removed. It needs to be removed. And how do you remove the denominator? You will bring the 6 over to 1. So it becomes 6 times whatever is here. So 6 times 1. Alright, I hope this is clear for you, Nightshade. Okay, why do I need to remove denominator? Because I want to find x. X is stuck on the numerator. It is stuck there, so I need to find x. Need to remove this 6 over. Okay, so friends, if you learn something in this particular life, alright, I hope you can go and practice a little bit more on whatever you are learning. Okay, and don't just stop here. Alright, keep on going. Mathematics is something that can be mastered. And that's why our channel is called MasterMaths, because we believe that every one of you can master mathematics. Okay, again, next time if there's a chance, I'm going to show you my actual report card, whereby I used to really do very, very badly for my maths. To the point where I really didn't want to even study the subject. I really hated it. Okay, but after going through some changes in my study habits, that's when you will realize yourself that you can also do it. Okay, friends, now with that, all the best for your WA2. Okay, please prepare for your exams. And I'll see you all again next time. Okay, we will most likely have like a weekly kind of live, all right, for secondary math and also for primary maths, which is in another day. All right, so otherwise I think that's all for tonight. Have a nice day in school, everyone, tomorrow, and I'll catch up with you all again. Good night, everybody. Bye 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 bye. Take care. Tweez. Yes. Okay. Bye bye.